everyone, and welcome to Small Talk Podcast. I'm Emily, and I'm so happy you're here with us today.
Hi, Emily. Hi, everyone listening. It's wonderful to be here again. Thanks for joining us on another episode.
Today, we have a topic that many people care about. We're going to talk about sugar, specifically how to eat less sugar. It's a super important topic for your health.
That's right, Emily. Sugar is everywhere. It's in our food, our drinks, our snacks, and many of us eat too much sugar without even knowing it.
Before we start, please remember to subscribe to our channel, share this episode with your friends who want to eat healthier, and give us a thumbs up. It really helps us a lot.
Yes, please do. We love hearing from you. Leave a comment below and tell us about your favorite sugary food. We read every comment.
Okay, Robert, let's talk about why we should eat less sugar. What do you think?
Well, too much sugar is not good for your body. It can make you gain weight, it can hurt your teeth, and it can cause health problems like diabetes.
Those are really important points, Robert. Sugar also gives you quick energy, but then you feel tired after. It's like a roller coaster for your body.
Exactly. And sugar can be addictive. The more you eat, the more you want. It's a difficult habit to break.
So, what are some ways we can eat less sugar? Let's talk about that.
Great question. The first tip is to read food labels. Look at how much sugar is in your food before you buy it.
Read food labels. That's very smart. Many people don't know how much sugar they're eating.
Right. Even healthy foods like yogurt or cereal can have lots of sugar. Check the label. It tells you everything.
That's a good tip. What's the next one?
The next tip is to drink water instead of sugary drinks. Soda has a lot of sugar. Juice has sugar too, but water has zero sugar.
Drink water. So simple, but so important. I try to drink water all day long.
Yes, if water tastes boring to you, add some lemon or lime. You can also drink tea without sugar. It's healthy and tasty.
That's a great idea. So what else can we do?
Another tip is to eat fruit instead of candy or cookies. Fruit has sugar, yes, but it also has fiber and vitamins. It's much better for you.
Eat fruit instead of candy. I love that tip. An apple, a banana, some berries, these are all sweet and healthy.
Exactly. And fruit makes you feel full. Candy doesn't do that. You eat candy and you still want more.
That's true. What other suggestions do you have?
Another tip is to cook your own meals at home. Restaurant food and fast food have lots of hidden sugar.
Cook at home. That's important. When you cook, you control what you put in your food.
Right. You know exactly how much sugar you're eating. Plus, cooking at home saves money, and it tastes better.
I agree. Let's talk about snacks. What snacks are good if you want to eat less sugar?
Good snacks are nuts, cheese, or vegetables. Nuts give you energy, and they're not sweet. Cheese has protein. Vegetables like carrots or celery are crunchy and healthy.
Nuts and vegetables instead of cookies. I like it. What about when you want something sweet?
When you want something sweet, eat fruit. A piece of chocolate is okay sometimes, but just a little bit. Dark chocolate is better than milk chocolate.
Dark chocolate. That's a good advice. A small piece can make you happy without too much sugar.
Yes, and here's another tip. Don't keep sugary snacks in your house. If you don't have them, you can't eat them.
Out of sight, out of mind. That's smart. If it's not there, you won't eat it.
Exactly. Replace sugary snacks with healthy snacks. Keep fruit in a bowl on your table. Keep nuts in your bag.
That's a really good idea. What about breakfast? Many breakfast foods have sugar.
That's true. Cereal, pancakes, and donuts have lots of sugar. Instead, eat eggs, oatmeal, or yogurt without added sugar.
Eggs and oatmeal. That's a filling breakfast that keeps you full all morning.
Right. If you eat a good breakfast, you won't get hungry fast, and you won't want sugary snacks later.
That makes sense. So, Robert, let's talk about habits. How do you break a sugar habit?
Breaking a sugar habit takes time. Be patient with yourself. Don't try to stop all at once. Do it slowly.
Do it slowly. That's good advice. Start small and change one thing at a time.
Yes, maybe this week you drink water instead of soda. Next week, you replace one sugary snack with fruit. The week after that, you cook more meals at home.
Small changes add up. I like that approach. What else helps?
Exercise helps. When you move your body, you feel better. You have more energy, and you don't want sugary foods as much.
Exercise. That's a great tip. Walking, running, dancing. Any movement helps.
Exactly. Even a short walk can help, and sleep is important too. When you're tired, you want sugar for energy.
Sleep. That's something people forget about. Good sleep means you make better food choices.
Very true. Try to sleep 7 to 8 hours every night. Your body and mind need rest.
Let's talk about stress. Does stress make us eat more sugar?
Oh yes, when you're stressed, you want comfort foods. And sugar feels like comfort, but it's not really helping.
Stress eating. A lot of people do that. What can we do instead?
When you feel stressed, take a break. Go for a walk. Listen to music. Call a friend. Do something that makes you feel good.
Those are healthy ways to handle stress. What about family? Can family help?
Family can help a lot. Tell them about your goal. They can support you. You can cook healthy meals together.
Family support is powerful. If everyone eats healthy, it's easier for everyone.
That's right. And you can walk together or exercise together. It's fun and healthy.
Let's talk about eating out. How do you eat less sugar when you go to a restaurant?
Good question. First, look at the menu before you go. Many restaurants have healthy options.
Plan ahead. That's smart. Choose what you want before you get to the restaurant.
Yes, and when you order, ask for no sugar in your drink. Ask for sauces on the side. That way, you control how much you eat.
Ask for sauces on the side. Good tip. Sauces can have a lot of hidden sugar.
Right, and order water instead of soda or juice, or order tea. These choices make a real difference.
What about dessert? Can you ever have dessert?
Of course, you can have dessert sometimes, but share it with someone, or eat a small portion.
Share dessert. I like that. You enjoy it, but don't eat too much.
Exactly. And fruit for dessert is always good, or yogurt with berries. These are sweet and healthy.
Let me ask you something. What about sugar substitutes? Are they good?
Sugar substitutes can help. They taste sweet but have no sugar, but don't use them too much.
Why not use them a lot?
Because your body might get confused. It expects sugar but gets a fake taste. This can make you want real sugar more.
I see. So use them sometimes, but water is still better.
Yes, water is always the best choice. It has no sugar, no calories, nothing bad. Just drink water.
Okay, Robert, let's summarize. What are the main ways to eat less sugar?
Read food labels, drink water, eat fruit instead of candy, cook at home, eat healthy snacks like nuts and vegetables.
And eat a good breakfast, exercise, sleep well, handle stress in healthy ways, ask for family support, plan before eating out.
That's a great list. And remember, small changes lead to big results. Be patient with yourself.
Don't give up. If you eat sugar one day, that's okay. Just start again the next day.
Exactly. Eating less sugar is a journey, not a race. Celebrate every small success.
Well, I think we've covered a lot today. Thank you so much, Robert, for this great conversation.
Thank you, Emily. And thanks to everyone listening. We hope this episode helped you.
To our listeners, please subscribe to our channel. Share this episode with friends who want to eat healthier.
Leave a comment and tell us what you learned today. What sugary food will you try to eat less of?
Give us a thumbs up. It helps us make more episodes for you. And until next time, keep practicing.
Keep learning English and making healthy choices. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you for listening to Small Talk Podcast. We'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.